it's Kristin Kotzebue with Pink Clay, and today's video is near and dear to my heart because we are going to be talking about confidence. And I say it's near and dear to my heart because I worked as a health and fitness coach for 5 years. So I had conversation after conversation after conversation with women and self-confidence. And some of these conversations would literally break my heart. So I just got on a mission to help women love themselves more. And it's part of the reason why we started Pink Clay in the first place. So I can't wait to share with you today my video on my 4 steps to becoming more confident. Now, I do have a favor to ask of you though. Open up with the possibility of what if I do these 4 steps? What if I listen to this video and actually do these things? How could I feel at the end of it? Because it is very easy to hear information and go, I know, and never do anything about it and never change. So instead of saying, I know, or I've heard this before, I want you to simply say, I will do it. For 2 weeks, I will accept the Pink Clay Confidence Boost Challenge and go all in with these 4 steps to confidence. Okay? Think you can do that? Thank you. So let's get started. So step number 1, we are gonna go Missy Elliott style and flip it and reverse it. Okay, but really, we are going to flip our negatives into positives. So here's what I want you to do. Get out a piece of paper and I want you to write down anything that you know you say to yourself on a daily basis. Any negative stories that you keep telling yourself over and over every day. Now, I'm not asking you to think and create things that you think of yourself. I'm asking you to write down things that you know you are telling yourself on a daily basis. So from the time you wake up and you're looking in the mirror, brushing your teeth, as your day goes on, what are some stories that you tell yourself? So for example, you might tell yourself, ugh, I am so ugly. I am so fat. I hate my body. Gosh, I am such a procrastinator. I can't get anything done. I swear, I don't even know why I'm here. I have nothing to offer. So whatever they are, write down yours. And now we're gonna flip it into positives. So for example, taking those things, if you said, I am so ugly, you can say, I am beautiful and I absolutely love my eyes, or I absolutely love my butt. Whatever it is that you love about yourself, focus on that, rewrite it to a positive. If you said, I am a procrastinator and I can't get anything done, rewrite it to, I am a doer and I get stuff done. If you said, I don't know why I'm here, I have nothing to offer, then rewrite it and say, I am uniquely made and I have been given gifts that have so much to offer. Even if you don't believe yourself, y'all, this is all about rewriting the negatives into a positive. And maybe you don't believe it yet, but you will, I promise. Just stick with me. Once you've got these positives written down, I want you to write them down every single morning. Get a piece of paper and just every morning write down these things. I am a doer and I get stuff done. I am made for a purpose. I am beautifully and wonderfully made. I have been given gifts and have so much to offer. I am hot. Whatever you want to write down. So you write those down every single morning to start your day, and your mind is already on a confidence boost, positive mindset heading into your day. Now, you've been telling yourself these negative stories for a long time. They are going to pop in your head, but now you have a replacement. So the second you start to tell yourself, oh, I'm so ugly, replace it with the positive. The moment you start to tell yourself, oh, I'm such a procrastinator, so you walk by the dishes in the laundry, you're gonna replace it and say, I am a doer and I get stuff done, and you're gonna start doing those things. So mental mind switch, replacing the negative with the positive. Okay, step number 2 is for you to do something that you've never done before. Either you've always wanted to do it or you were scared to do it. or it just really takes you out of your comfort zone. So something that you've always wanted to do, but you've never done before, I want you to go and do the thing, all right? So let me tell you why this is so important. First off, every summer we go on a family trip to the Frio River at Garner State Park. You float the river all day and you go to the dance and dance at night. So we took our kid with some other family friends of ours, and all of the kids there were about 6 years old, ranged from 6 years old to 10 years old. So of course, when we told them they're gonna dance, they're like, no, I'm not dancing with a boy, and all nervous. And when we told the boys to go ask a girl to dance, they're like, no. But of course we made them, we forced them to go ask a girl to dance. We forced them to get out of your comfort zone, go and do it. It's gonna be fun. And literally my son was like, no, will you dance with me? And asked the first girl to dance. And when he left that dance floor and walked our way towards our lawn chairs, his face was just like beaming, the biggest smile ever. And then someone else from our group would go ask a girl to dance, and same thing. And then the girls would get asked to dance, and same thing. Every kid that did not want to dance went and danced and would walk back to us with the biggest smile on their face, confidence up to here. When those boys would go and ask a girl to dance and walk back after that dance, they were just like, I feel so good about myself. Why? Because I didn't want to do that. All these fears in my head. What if she says no? What if I step on her foot? What if I have no idea how to dance? All these fears, but they did it anyway. And they walked away feeling confident. And that's why I want you to do something that makes you uncomfortable, that makes you scared, that you don't think you can do, and go and do it. Even if you do fail at that thing, maybe they danced and stepped on someone's foot, they still left that dance floor with confidence, and you will too. So go and pick something. It can be something big or small. And so let me just use some examples. Maybe you've thought, I would love to go to the movie theater by myself and watch a movie. But maybe you never have because you've worried running into someone that you know and then wondering why you're there by yourself. Go do it. Go to the movie theater by yourself. Order that popcorn and hot tamales. That's my candy of choice. But just go and enjoy yourself. Or maybe you want to go out to dinner by yourself and have a margarita and some Mexican food and read a book in the corner of the Mexican restaurant. Go do it. Maybe you want to do something bigger. Maybe you want to go bungee jump, or you've always wanted to go ski and you want to make a trip to Colorado, or maybe you want to run your first half marathon, but every time you go to sign up, you get nervous and tell yourself that you could never, ever run that much because you can barely run a mile. Go sign up for that race. Whatever it is, I want you to do something, big or small, that takes you outside of your comfort zone, or something that you always wanted to do but just never have because of a story you tell yourself. Doubt, fear, thinking about what other people are gonna think, whatever it is, okay? So go pick something. Please come back and comment below and tell me what it is that you're gonna do to get out of your comfort zone so I can cheer you on, but pick something and go do the dang thing. Okay, step number 3, I want you to compliment one person every single day. Now, if it's more than one person, awesome, but your goal is to compliment one person every day. Now, I love this for two reasons. For one, you're spreading joy. You're literally making someone else's day by complimenting them. It can be something physical. You love their hair. They have a beautiful smile. Their shoes are fabulous. It can be something like that. Or it could be complimenting someone at work with a job well done. It could be you're complimenting your husband or your kids or your sister, something that they do for you. You're thanking them. You're letting people know that you care and that you appreciate them. Whatever it is, however you're complimenting someone, this is what I love about it. The more you are actively looking for positive in others, the more you are going to actively look for positive in yourself. Because it's true. If you think about it, we all know someone who is always talking about other people. And those people that are always pointing out the flaws in others, it's usually because that's the same standard they hold themselves to. And they're always talking negative about themselves. Therefore, they're always looking for the negatives in others because they're always looking for the negatives in themselves. So with step number 3, if you're always actively every day looking for the positives in others, looking at others' physical appearance and saying, what do I love about her that I can go compliment her? Oh my gosh, I love those jeans on her. She looks amazing. I'm gonna go tell her. Or if you're like, I'm gonna look at the positives. What's someone doing a great job at so I can compliment them today? You're looking at the positives in others, and guess what's gonna happen? You're going to notice the positives of yourself too. You're going to give grace to other people, so you're gonna start giving more grace to you. You're going to start looking at the positives of you. What do I love about myself today that I can compliment myself for? What am I doing a great job today that I can compliment myself for? So step number 3 is an important one because you're gonna find that what you focus on grows. And if you are actively focused on complimenting and positivity, it's going to show up in so many more aspects of your life than just a daily compliment. Okay, so step number 4 is by far the most important, and it is to simply remember what God says about you versus what the world says about you, okay? Our world is telling us that we need to look a certain way. We need to be a certain way. We need to always want more. We need to put ourselves first and go get it. We have to be perfect, filter this, edit that. That's not what God says. God says you are perfect exactly as you are. You are beautifully and wonderfully made, loved. You have so much to offer. And when you find yourself feeling like you're not good enough, you need to just tell yourself, I need to jump back into the Word. I need to go to the Bible and find out what God says about me. Because it's very easy for us to go days, weeks, without truly focusing on the Word. And we're on Instagram, we're watching TV. The more in the world you are, the more you start to believe those things to be true, and you start feeling very small and less than. So it's up to you, up to us, to remember that and say, I'm feeling this way, I need to get back into the Word, okay? And there are so many wonderful verses. So if you look in the description of this video, you will find a few of my favorite verses where God tells you who you are and that the world needs you exactly as you are. Those are my 4 tips for our Confidence Boost Challenge, and I would love to hear about your journey. I really, really challenge you to take 2 weeks to do all 4 of these things. You started off by writing down your negative thoughts, flip it and reverse it, and then for those 2 weeks, every morning, I want you to write down your positives, and whenever those negative thoughts pop in your head, replace them with the positive that you've rewritten. And then number 2, you're getting out of your comfort zone, that thing, just do it once in the 2 weeks, whether it's at the beginning, the end, in the middle. Just pick something that you're going to do, or maybe it's not, if it's run a race or some trip that you're gonna do, book it, like register, book it, whatever it is, in that 2 weeks. And then I want you to compliment at least one person every single day. And I want you to be reminded every day of what God says you are instead of what the world says you are, okay? So 2-week Confidence Boost Challenge. I want you to hashtag PC Confidence Boost for Pink Clay Confidence Boost, and hashtag your stories, hashtag your posts. I want to cheer you on, and I want to hear what you do to get out of your comfort zone and how this 2 weeks changes your life. Because I promise you, if you take on this 2-week challenge and do these 4 steps, your life will be changed for the better, and so will all of the people that you love that are around you. I'm thinking about you. I am praying for you. I know that confidence is something that we all struggle with, but we have to work on it to get better at it. So take this challenge, share it with your girlfriend, share it with those that you love, And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we have a new video every single Tuesday. And until then, have a fabulous week. You are beautiful. You are made for so much more and capable of so much more than you think you are.